Here we go, here we go, here we go. It's a brand new day to run and play. Pick those feet up and run. Break a leg and seize the day. Pick those feet up and run. Run, you can break a leg and seize the day. Pick those feet up and hey you, let's celebrate, we're all in this together. From the bar to the star of the show, we're pleased as the numbers grow. We like it, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. In the zone, don't stop it, no. Lonely are the roads, but you're the star of the show. I'm thinking I can't let you go. It's a brand new day to run and play. Pick those feet up and run. Break a leg and seize the day. Pick those feet up and run. It's a brand new day to run and play. Pick those feet up and run. Break a leg and seize the day. Pick those feet up and run. Thank you, let's celebrate, we're all in this together. Hey you, let's celebrate, we're all in this together. Hey you, let's celebrate, we're all in this together. Hey you, let's celebrate, Set your world in a rotation, spin it up and spin around. And we're only watching heaven. We're the one-to-one equation, X and Y, we're up and down. We're wolves all way to heaven. Take my hand, hold the night, and shut the day. Wake up, light the light, 'cause we're only one. Set the world in a rotation, spin it up, spin it around. Pirouette out of space, placing our feet on the sun. Make it easy to be on the top of the world. You're crazy. We're wolves all way to heaven. Take my hand, baby, hold the night, and shut the day. Wake up, light the light, 'cause we're only one. Hold the night, and make it feel less rough. Light the light, 'cause we're only hold the night, and shut the day. Wake up,
I am here. I did see the messages in Discord about my scheduled go live time. I'm gonna be real, it's kind of like non-existent. It's supposed to be 1 p.m. PST every day, but that hasn't really happened consistently for like 6 months now. Mainly because I end up sleeping for like 12 hours a day. So, you know, if I go to sleep at 1 a.m. and then wake up at 1 p.m., I'm sure you can see the issue there. The main reason is because I end up staying up so late trying to edit stuff, and then I don't even get it done. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Shake my head. Yeah. Do try editing a fucking 4-hour video. It is terrible. If I had, or I more so could afford, because editors are expensive as hell, if I could actually afford an editor, I could literally be here 1 p.m. every day, but that's probably never going to happen. I kid you not, some people charge upwards of $40 per minute of completed footage, meaning if you have a 20-minute video, that is 20 times 40. That is $800 for a 20-minute video with minimal editing. It is bad. And yeah. Well, a more realistic price would probably be $20 a minute. So, I mean, still $400 a video though. Quite a bit. I didn't even get a short done today. Which normally take like 5 minutes to do. I am actually not too sure on what to do today. I have no idea. I don't know, there's always like the half sword demo. I haven't done that yet. That could probably be quite stupid. Karaoke? I cannot sing. Quite literally, and because my throat is kind of sore. Try some free games, yeah. I have done basically every game on itch. Like literally, or at least in the horror category. Maybe chill just chatting. I could probably do that for like 2 hours. The problem is I don't exactly leave the house very much. So the first episode of Re-Revelations is 2. Yeah, I haven't even played 1. There's a new killer. I'd have to pay for that. Also, wasn't Cross 2 like heavily nerfed? Like absurdly? I mean, justifiably, but... You have 9K insurance, you can get it for free. I have like 400. paid since I can't. What on music? What music you listen to? Basically, like everything. To a degree, at least. Stream making music? Yeah? What the hell am I gonna make? Guess I could do like Silent Hill Ave. Kind of terrible though. Like the most drug on game in existence. Or I guess even worse, Fortnite. Probably not though. It might actually just be random ass nukes videos again, not gonna lie. By the way, nice model. Sorry if it sounds weird to comment. No. And thank you. Play, yeah. How long have you been streaming? With this persona, this model, like a month and a week ish. Actually, I had a month and 3 days. In total, about a year and a half. Maybe close to... Oh, wait, actually, yeah, about a year and a half. Like, basically exactly a year and a half. That is a crazy recommendation. Just, yeah. I actually don't know which Nukes videos we've watched recently. Probably, like, all of these, ironically. So maybe this one. What about movies? What movies do you like? Probably like all of them. I don't generally hate movies. This is like really bad somehow. I found a handful of very cursed thumbnails. Bunny-shaped gummies. Play game? Yeah, what the hell do I play? Not sure if I'm gonna eat them. Minecraft, gotta make the new copper tools. That would literally take like 5 minutes. Not even kidding. Copper is like the easiest thing on the planet to find. Should be doing something to speedrun it. No, I think Nukes will do again today. Fastest copper tools and armor. I guarantee you some motherfucker's already done that and they probably have like 15 seconds. So I'm good. Got in around 7 minutes. Why'd it take 7 minutes? I'm guessing, actually no, because you can just cut down a tree. Unless you specifically look for coal. You can just get a stone pickaxe and then generally the first ore you find is copper. Like 99% of the time, it will be copper. Okay, I have like an hour and a half worth of videos. Maybe I'll actually have something to do by then. Assuming stream doesn't crash from trying to, say, download something, because that would be very unfortunate. I'm just not going to move location, okay? Wow, that is loud for no reason.
Late one night, Sarah Vargas is relaxing at home in the apartment that she shares with her dad in Colombia. Suddenly, she hears something from the apartment next door that is truly bizarre.
God, Louis cereal. How you doing?
Disturbing, desperate screams can be heard coming from her neighbor's apartment. Shocked witnesses on the street are quick to call police, worried that it might be a case of domestic violence. But then the story takes a very strange turn, because the policeman asked people down on the street for rosary beads, an object often used in Catholic prayer.
I don't think that's going to do
And
anything.
then, oddly, police call in a Catholic nun for support.
Siguieron, obviamente, como que llamaron a alguien, llamaron a una monja para que les ayudara.
Because you see, all of this noise is actually coming from an exorcism that is taking place right next door. Sarah discovers that two girls were playing around with the Ouija board, when suddenly, one of the girls becomes very violent and starts vomiting up some kind of dark matter, almost like dirt.
La chica empezó como a vomitar tierra, como a vomitar oscuro.
The family believes that the girl might be possessed by an evil entity, and apparently, the police agreed.
seem to be mistaken. They said at the beginning.
Suddenly, she hears shares with her dad in home from the apartment. Shares with her dad in Colombia.
Colombia.
When suddenly, apparently, the Sarah says that the screaming went on all through the night, eventually getting quieter in the early morning hours until it finally stopped. Now, without other eyewitness reports, it's hard to say exactly what happened here, but the desperate screams coming from that apartment are absolutely chilling. Amsterdam. Jennifer Lee is an American woman who lives in the city of Amsterdam in the Netherlands.
Amsterdam.
One day, a couple of weeks ago, she was recording a cute Halloween photo shoot with her rescue dog Maggie in a large Amsterdam public park. But suddenly, something happens that spooks both Jennifer and her dog.
You gonna make the best dirty ghost? You gonna make the best dirty ghost? Whoa. Oh my god.
That sounds so fake.
Holy sh**. Is he okay? Are you okay? Alles good?
Meant to do Dutch, but German came out. Good job. Oh, became an ambulance.
What was supposed to be a fun little photo for Halloween turns into a living nightmare when Jennifer hears loud screaming and yelling coming from somewhere in or near the large park.
You gonna make the best dirty ghost? Whoa.
What amount of German do you know? Very, very little.
Jennifer says that she searched the area for the source of the bizarre wailing, worried that someone might be in trouble or experiencing a mental health crisis. She even contacted local police.
I'm with knowing like any language other than like maybe Spanish or French in the US is the fact that you'll never use it.
So like when I hear someone screaming like
Actually,
that,
I lied. The only time you really ever use French is if you're near the Canadian border, in which case you might. Other than that, good fucking luck ever remembering a language.
I want to help.
Unless your family actively uses it, you will
so
probably forget it within a few months.
Was like, you should leave. I would have left. But also, like, I don't know. It makes me wonder if that was me screaming in the woods. Would anyone have come for me? Would any like no one else stopped? No one else.
Unfortunately, no one was found, so the creepy screaming remains a mystery to this day. The
I said, unfortunately, no one was found.
If you hike an hour into the remote countryside of Scotland, you can find the old 18th century White Lagan Bothy, a mountain cabin that's free to use for travelers. The creepy old cabin has no electricity, no running water, and perhaps most disturbing of all, there are no locks on any of the doors. Over the years, hundreds of travelers have visited the White Lagan Bothy, and many of these visitors claim to have had strange, unexplained experiences while staying there. A few outdoor and travel YouTube channels have visited the White Lagan Bothy as well, and most have experienced at least something a little weird while staying there.
I'm really quite scared of it staying here, to be honest. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it really will be fine.
Again, let me stress that all of the following videos were recorded by travel and outdoor channels. None of these people are ghost hunters, and in fact, every one of these YouTubers say they don't even believe in ghosts at all.
I don't particularly believe in ghosts, neither does mine.
But they also can't explain what they experienced at the White Lagan Bothy.
Today, I'm going to be staying in a bothy in Scotland for the first ever time.
First up, seasoned solo traveler Ruth Asling spent a night in the old Scottish cabin, and she found it a bit unnerving.
So, I don't know why I'm feeling a little bit anxious, because I've stayed in a camper van so many times in different countries. I feel like
maybe because there's no locks on the doors.
Just so remote, and to get away, you have to hike over 1 hour, like to get back to the camper van. So maybe that's why. And also, there's no locks. So on my camper van, I always lock the doors maybe that's also why. I don't know. Oh God. I'm hearing some strange noises. I don't know if it's maybe a mouse or it's the chimney. It feels really weird without curtains because I feel like someone could be standing outside and looking in the window. I don't know, I feel really scared. I don't know why. I just feel really nervous.
Ruth stays the full night at the cabin, but she doesn't exactly get a restful sleep.
Last night I was a bit scared. There were some strange noises and I had some earplugs with me, so I put them in to block out the strange noises. God, I'm still hearing
Are the strange noises with us now?
Throughout the night, while completely alone, Ruth keeps hearing bizarre noises that creep her out. And oddly, she decides to just ignore the strange sounds and put in earplugs, which kinda seems like a bad idea when you're staying all alone in a cabin in the middle of nowhere and there are no locks on the doors. But to each their own.
Bye-bye, Bothy.
Next up, a camper that goes by the name Happy Hippie, who says that he does not believe in ghosts or the paranormal, has a similar creepy experience.
I've set up my bed for the night. Gonna get the fire on when it gets darker. This will probably be me for most of the night now. I just get my music on, enjoy this beautiful fire, then get back outside tomorrow in my hammock. I got one of them water filter straws, and it comes with 2 little bags as well, so you can attach the straw to that. But I've not got to use. Maybe this is the guests. There was no one there. I don't know if that's just people with me or something. I don't know if that's something they do. But I don't think it would be that family. It was just a dad and his daughter and son. Oh well, we'll see. It was just knocking on the door again, and then I went out, but there was no one there, so I don't know what's going on, but I've heard of any haunted bobbies or anything. I've never had weird shit. Just wanted a nice little bobby night. If you've watched all my videos before, you know I don't do shit like this.
I decided we're just stepping in the front of the swimming in a lake. You parasite? Yeah. What happened to no locks on the doors? That looks like a lock. Or at least a latch of some kind.
This is gonna be a fun night. I'm now walking around in the other room, and then I go in there, and it just stops. Maybe I just put my music on really loud and forget about it. Cameraman never dies, right?
That is true.
A Happy
That's
Hippie
factual.
spends the night in the cabin, but the next day he still can't explain just what
If you're your own
happened.
cameraman, you're literally immune.
Had a bit of an experience last night. Couldn't really explain what was happening next door with the noises, but I'm not really a believer in ghosts myself. It was a bit creepy, but I'm more of an alien guy. But if you are into ghosts and all that paranormal stuff, these are not the videos for you, because this is not what I do. This is not what I'm about. I'm just a happy hippie, hiking, living in nature, loving the world.
Oh my God, he said the
like this
line.
happened to me,
So now this next video is by far the creepiest footage ever recorded in the White Lagoon Bothy.
We're at a place called White Lagoon Bothy.
It was shot by Ben and Martin from the YouTube channels Adventure Outdoors and What's Not to Hike.
So we're in the Bothy. There's nobody else here.
The two men travel to the White Lagoon Bothy together, and they experience something that is truly terrifying.
Found the Bothy book. You put my glasses on now.
Considering I have something stuck in my head,
Thank
yeah.
you, back. So this is popular, quite a popular Bothy by the looks of it. Someone actually stayed last night. It was nice and tidy when we came in. So plaudits to whoever stayed here last night. Well done. Absolutely spotless. Whoa. Hold on a minute. Whoa. I'm out. I'm out of here. No.
It's getting late when a door suddenly slams shut all on its own.
That was totally weird. The door just started to move on its own. And then it just pretty much slammed shut. I mean, Marty's out there,
I don't really want to come back in.
he's in bits. That was just the weirdest thing, wasn't it?
Now, the two friends are both skeptics, but they are still a little unnerved by what just happened.
But that was terrifying. And I don't even swear. I'm swearing, but I don't. But that was genuinely terrifying. I shot myself. When it slammed, I just wanted out of here. There's something really... Because I say, it doesn't feel creepy. It doesn't feel like you're in the presence or anything. As I say, we don't really believe that stuff. There might be, stuff we can't explain, whatever, but we just don't believe in the whole ghosty, spooks in the night kind of thing. Just don't. But that was genuinely terrifying, and I'm going to keep that door. I'm keeping it closed.
Little do they know that things are about to get even weirder.
Well, it's just going to open it back up.
Probably about 10 minutes after our ordeal with the spooky door closing over there, and we're trying to like rationalise it. I mean, I don't particularly believe in ghosts, and neither does Mark. So we're kind of thinking that it might have been just like the backdraft of the wind. I mean, there's a storm going on outside, so
yeah. But I still don't believe it was the wind, but it's the only when the wind's blowing that strong outside, and there's no, it's the only rational explanation, even though I'm not even looking at that.
Ghost really said, "Oh yeah."
No,
what about
I'm
this?
not looking at it. It's moving, right? I'm honest, I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go.
I don't know where to go.
This can't be right.
I'm not. It's black in here as well. I can't see a thing.
So there's a chair over there, and it just started to move, which is
no way. I'm not even. No.
It's bonkers.
I'm not having any part of this.
That is moving.
Jesus Christ.
It is moving, that chair is moving.
Just leave it.
Oh, Christ. Oh, well, I'm gonna drink some more wine, I think. Christ.
No, that's poltergeist shit, Paul. That's poltergeist stuff. That's not ghostly. That's like evil spirit stuff.
Chair sitting in the corner of the room inexplicably starts to slide across the floor on its own. And these two diehard skeptics suddenly begin to wonder if they might be dealing with some sort of paranormal entity. But now a little nervous, they finish out their night stay in the other room and head out the next day. Now I want to point out again that the White Lagan Bothy has never been investigated by any ghost hunting team or ghost hunting YouTube channel. All of the footage shown here today was captured by outdoor explorers and campers that have never posted any video related to the paranormal.
Why the hell has a
before these
paranormal
clips.
team never been there?
So is the White Lagan
That
Bothy
one?
haunted? And would you dare to spend a night there? Let me know. It's cold outside, but you can keep warm in some all-new Nuke Stop 5 merch. Now, of course, we have
That was
t-shirts,
pretty-
hoodies,
that was all
and
pretty
coffee
mild.
anyway. Maybe after the video. Passerby. A family is parked in a neighborhood in Buenos Aires, Argentina, when suddenly
And
they
jump
notice
scare.
something very odd in
Oh
the
no,
house across the
self-promo.
street.
Why does it matter what someone else is doing in their house? What's weird is that you're recording it. But just pacing. Angrily pacing.
No, no es normal eso.
How would you know?
Ahí paró.
Why the hell you zooming on the dog like that?
Something that looks like a person appears to quickly move back and forth across a room on the second floor. The mysterious figure seems to move at an inhuman speed and quickly changes direction. It seems to move without effort, almost as if it is floating past the window.
Porque no es como que camina muy se desliza. Sí, porque no es que sube y baja así del...
The family dog is very anxious and pants as the family watches the window, trying to figure out just what it is that they're seeing. So what do you think this is, moving back and forth at such a fast speed? Let me know.
What's the
Watcher.
dog saying?
German urban explorer Toby from the YouTube channel Unknown Worlds is traveling through Sweden when he finds an old abandoned house in the middle of the woods. It's getting late, but Toby decides to investigate the creepy old house. It did not go well.
What's the opposite of a well? A hill? Bruh.
Somebody.
This is the fakest thing on the planet. Your phone can't just do that.
Somebody in here? Do you speak English? Jag talar inte svenska.
Bro, that was a roach. Or a mouse.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the place is infested, not hunted. People appear warm, ghosts do not.
Ich wusste es. Ach du Scheiße. Ach du Scheiße. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott. Oh Scheiße. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott.
Warm as a winter night.
Oh mein Gott, das kann doch nur ein Mensch gewesen sein. Ach du Scheiße.
As Toby looks inside one of the bedrooms, he spots someone in his thermal imaging camera who is just staring right back at him. Understandably, Toby is freaked out. He just makes a run for it out of the house and drives away. Later, when Toby uploads his video to his YouTube channel, viewers point out that the creepy stranger might have been watching him even before he entered the house.
Wollen wir erstmal durch die Wärmebildkamera gucken, ob wir hier eventuell jetzt schon etwas sehen. So, ja. Das sieht jetzt natürlich nicht so vertrauenserweckend aus. Laut Wärmebildkamera ist es an den ganzen Öffnungen vom Haus sehr viel wärmer als draußen. Zumindest laut den Farben. Gucken wir jetzt aber mal explizit, sehen wir, an den Kaltstellen sind es 7 Grad und an den warmen sind es 9. Das heißt, es könnte eventuell auch ein Trugschluss sein. Ich werde jetzt hier erstmal gucken.
Yeah, that sounds very
Now,
incorrect.
I think it's safe to say that going into an abandoned house all by yourself is always a bad idea. Not because of ghosts, but because of something scarier and much more dangerous.
People.
Real people who might be inside and who really don't want you there. Thankfully, Toby made it home safe, but this disturbing situation could have turned out much worse. Play dead. Trent Williams is away on a trip with a friend and staying at an old Airbnb cabin on Skaneatlas Lake in upstate New
Phone
York.
cameras can't generally
Once
do that
they
because
arrive,
that
the two
requires
friends
a
realize that
very
the cabin
special sensor
has
and
a
camera.
pretty dark history.
Okay, I usually do not, or I never have believed in like haunted stuff. Okay.
Unless he has something plugged into the bottom
Lake,
of the
the
phone.
Fingers Lakes in upstate New York, and the Airbnb I'm staying at the guy did say, just FYI, we do have people say that they hear a piano play at night, and I thought it was bullshit. And I swear to God, I've heard it. It plays. There's a walk over here, so in case I die, I have a documentation of it, okay? It's an old house. It's on a beautiful lake, though. But I did find out the guy who owns the place, daughter died in a car wreck, and her ashes are on the piano. God, I get chills, but that's the piano, and it plays
Auto-play piano.
And it freaks me out. I have chill bumps just being in this room. I do not get a good vibe.
With a creepy story like that, it's no wonder that the two guys get a little bit freaked out when late at night, they start to hear random keys playing on the piano in the living room.
Yeah, I can't do this shit. It's so scary.
No, you go in there with me.
Yes.
What's your favorite color?
Stay behind me. You.
Depends.
It keeps playing, I
Multiple.
swear. No, dude, I'm not going up in that. It's this piano, I swear to God it is. No, dude, you got me up. If I die, I swear, I will. Oh, God. Dude, no.
Now, when you first watch the video, you might think, oh well, no big deal, that could easily be faked. But here is what makes this video so compelling. Because you see, when you look closely, the played piano key is actually pressed down by something.
Actually,
now,
auto-play
this is not to
pianos
say
will
that
do
this
that.
footage is quote-unquote proof of the paranormal, but it does make this video much harder to fake. So could this creepy Airbnb cabin be haunted by the spirit of the owner's daughter? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Add a fake ghost to your
Before
Airbnb,
we
get
move
better
on to
ratings.
the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Rude Awakening. A Nukes Top 5 viewer who wishes to remain anonymous is hanging out at her friend's house. The girls were freaked out when they noticed something very odd. A few plastic packages of candle melt suddenly seem to be moving on their own. One of the girls quickly whips out her camera and tries to record the strange activity, but then it just stops. However, the girl keeps recording as they, impolitely, try to convince whatever spirit might be present to continue moving the packages. And then this happens.
So let's just continue talking and then hopefully. What do you guys do? I don't know. Now it's not gonna do it. For real? No. You don't know that. What are you gonna do? Alex.
When they gently try to convince their quote-unquote poltergeist to move the plastic containers, it doesn't work.
Yes, gently.
So one of the girls turns into a god potty mouth, and the ghosts don't like it.
That's not gonna do it. For real? No. You don't know that. What are you gonna do? Alex.
Now, just like these girls, if you caught something weird on camera, send it to me at nukestop5@gmail.com.
Oh my God, second email jump scare.
Reflections. An elderly man with no living relatives was living alone in an old apartment building somewhere in Japan. A few months ago, the man, who we'll call Mr. A, suddenly began to exhibit very strange behavior, complaining to his landlord that there was, quote, a strange woman in his home trying to take his life. The landlord was worried about Mr. A's mental health and advised him to go see a doctor. But instead, Mr. A vowed that he would collect proof that what he was experiencing was very real.
Oh, man.
Not long after, Mr. A tragically took his own life. So, Mr. A's landlord inspects his apartment and finds several videotapes recorded on a very old camera. Out of curiosity, he watches the tapes, and what he sees chills him to his core. This terrifying footage was recorded one day before Mr. A's death.
Recorded in what, fucking 1920? Yeah, actually. recording is creepy as hell.
A bizarre, distorted figure can be seen in the reflection of the dresser mirror, and the landlord now wonders if Mr. A truly did experience something paranormal inside his apartment.
That is not the direction I was seeing it at, but okay. I was seeing it more like body and hand, you know, like this is the body, this is the arm, and then that's the head.
If Mr. A truly did experience something paranormal inside his apartment. The landlord contacts the Japanese ghost hunting team, Omagatoki, and paranormal investigator Hiro sets out on a solo overnight investigation into the allegedly haunted apartment. Eventually, Hiro finds the room that can be seen on the disturbing videotapes.
Found it.
The investigator finds the dresser seen in the old camera footage, but the mirror is gone. A few hours later, and Hiro finally finds the missing mirror. What happens next is downright creepy.
Bro got rid of it, and the chair's there too. Oh my god. Chair must also been haunted. As Hiro is cutting zip ties and carefully unwrapping the mirror, someone suddenly rings the apartment doorbell. And there's no one there. But, did you see it? Hiro is completely unaware that he's being watched as he's unpacking the mirror. And the figure watching him looks exactly like the disturbing entity from Mr. A's grainy home video. Hiro tries using Mr. A's old camera in an attempt to capture anything resembling what Mr. A recorded the day before his death. What happens next is terrifying. Bang? Okay.
Hiro finds another tape dumped in the trash.
Still EP as hell.
But again, did you see it? When slowed down for just a few frames of the footage, two little pale hands can be seen pressed against the floor right beside Hiro. He doesn't even notice and is still completely unaware of the entity that seems to be watching and following him. Hiro decides to watch the tape that he recovered from the trash, and it makes his blood run cold.
Hey, yo. There's a face there.
The camera seems to spin around by itself before the same weird distorted face can be seen peeking out at the very bottom of a doorway. Creeped out by the footage, Hiro decides to leave. He thinks that he didn't capture any kind of proof that Mr. A's apartment is haunted, but when he reviews his footage later, he realizes that the entire time he was in the apartment, the same eerie entity was watching him. You can see this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Omagatoki Film. Scary moments. These next creepy videos are a little different from what I usually feature, because they are definitely scary videos and very entertaining in my opinion, but they are also just kind of silly. So, a man wakes up his grandpa after he hears the unsettling sound of someone whistling downstairs in their home. What happens next is, well, just watch.
Tranquilo, mijo. Deja ver qué pasa. El Señor está con nosotros. No tengas miedo. Deja ver qué pasa. Deja ir a ver.
Abuelo.
Cálmate.
Estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino. Hágase su voluntad. ¡Ay! ¡Abuelo! ¡Ay! Ábrele, a ver quién es. Ábrele.
No pasa nada.
Ay, abuelo.
No hay nada.
A ver, ve, fíjate. ¡Ay! ¡Otra vez, abuelo! ¡Es un pinche mono! ¡Abuelo! ¡Ciérrale! ¡Llámale a la policía! ¡Saca tu teléfono! Tengo miedo.
This guy is absolutely petrified when he spots someone peeking from around the wall at the bottom of the stairs. And in a strange twist, he just pushes his grandpa out to go check it out. Now, this clip was originally suggested to me as a scary video for the top 5. But when I watch it with all of that crazy screaming, it just makes me laugh.
¡Ay! ¡Otra vez, abuelo! ¡Es un pinche mono! ¡Abuelo! ¡Ciérrale! ¡Llámale a la policía!
And I also learned some Spanish. It's a pinche de mano, abuelo. But I'm not sure where I'll ever be able to use that. And I also learned some Spanish. It's a pinche de mano, abuelo. But I'm not sure where I'll ever be able to use that. Anyway, in another very odd clip, a group of women are walking home late at night when they get the scare of a lifetime.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All alone on an empty city street, the women are terrified when they hear the strange and horrifying sound of a loud burp. And they just make a run for it.
They think it was a zombie or something.
But true fear can also strike right in your home, especially if you've watched a few too many horror movies.
Oh, they got the fucking AirPods in so they can't hear. Even the cat goes running from that.
And if a vacuum isn't scary enough for you, then what about the evil betrayal of your own feet?
So there's this. No way.
That's so bad.
You're done.
That face is crazy. We had, oh damn, we had 10 months ago, so basically a year. Now we have 2 years, and the next one is 3 years. We're going back a year at a time.
The Ritual and the Wardrobe. Paolo and Debbie from the popular Italian YouTube channel
I
Pit
too do
Paranormal
rituals with
Investigation Team
wardrobes.
attempt a ghost summoning in an old house. Allegedly, if done correctly,
They're
this
trying to
ritual
summon the
is said to
fashion
summon
ghost?
any supernatural entity residing in a home. The summoning requires one person to sit inside a closed space, like a wardrobe, in the dark, with nothing but a few matches for light. If the summoner hears anything abnormal, they light a match immediately and chant the sentence, quote, "Show me the light or leave me in eternal darkness." So,
Damn, they trying to
somehow,
die, huh?
Paolo convinces his girlfriend Debbie to attempt the strange ritual inside a small, cramped wardrobe in the old house.
Damn, bro, they trying to
It
die,
did
huh?
not go well.
Paul? Credo che ci sia qualcosa qua nell'armadio con me.
Vuol dire che funziona.
La prossima volta devo prendere dei fiammiferi un pochino più lunghi. Sei qua? Paolo?
Oh.
Mi sembra che stia grattando la parete.
Grattando?
Te lo giuro, ho sentito...
Tu ti rendi conto che io non sento niente di qua?
Senti?
No, ora lo sento forse.
Paolo, sta grattando.
Ok. Hai sempre il fiammifero acceso.
Sto continuando ad accenderne, durano pochissimo. Secondo te cosa vuole? Cosa farà?
Questo non lo so, sono curioso.
It'll kill you, probably.
Cosa? Cosa? Riaccendilo, riaccendilo, riaccendilo.
Ti prego, apri! Ti prego, apri!
Devi accendere la luce, devi accendere la luce. Accendi la luce, chiudi la mano, chiudi la mano, chiudi la mano, poi
Oh, he doesn't want to touch anything. Okay, buddy.
Cos'è sto profumo?
Sono i fiammiferi. È l'odore dei fiammiferi.
Ah, ok. Quindi, cosa è successo? Ti ho sentito urlare praticamente 2 volte.
Allora, la prima volta mi sono spaventata perché mi ha alitato nell'orecchio.
Ok.
Ok? E ho sbattuto la mano dallo spavento. Guarda, mi sta venendo un livido. Guarda.
Veramente, guarda che roba.
Mi sta venendo un livido alla mano, raga.
Non lo vedono, guarda.
Cioè,
Così si
non
vede.
sto scherzando, mi sono fatta veramente male. Cioè, non lo vedete, ma
Sì, si
tutto
vede.
qua che mi sta... Guardate, mi sono fatta malissimo. Veramente malissimo.
E poi perché adesso hai urlato?
Perché mi sono sentita qualcosa che mi toccava la spalla. Che mi toccava la
Non posso
spalla.
riaprirlo perché è lì.
Mi toccava la spalla. E adesso?
No, adesso va via.
Ah,
Cioè, almeno c'è scritto quello.
mi toccava la spalla. È un profumo.
Ah, ecco.
Hai ragione.
Io ho sentito una vampata di profumo, poi mi hai detto che erano i fiammiferi. Ma io ho sentito un profumo.
Non l'avevo sentito prima.
E poi un profumo.
Beh, comunque, no. Te lo giuro. Mi ha toccato la spalla. Qualcosa mi ha toccato la spalla.
Mi sono fatta male.
Dobbiamo andare a mettere del ghiaccio.
Mi sono spaventata.
Debbie starts to freak out, and she feels like someone might be inside the wardrobe with her. Then suddenly a hand grabs her shoulder. In a panic, Debbie flees the small wardrobe and ends the summoning. So could it be that this cryptic ritual brought out a dark supernatural entity? Let me know down in the comments. Run. Japanese paranormal investigator Takeuchi from the YouTube channel Takeuchi Camera travels to the old abandoned Shiriwa village in Japan. The village is now a ghost town. It has been completely abandoned for over 28 years. Centuries-old graves of former residents can be found hidden away between the decaying homes. Locals like to say that these days, the only residents of Shiriwa village are the dead. In the dark of night, Takeuchi begins to hear unnerving sounds coming from all around him as he explores.
Well, actually, I think
he starts to get a little freaked out and decides to take out his thermal camera to get a better look at what could be hiding in the dark. What he sees shocks him to his core.
めっちゃ周りからバチバチ音聞こえるから気づかれてないはずやけど。よし。ほらほらほらほらほらほら。なんか来てるなんか来てる。ちょっと待ってちょっと待って。なんかおるなんかおる。ちょっと待って。ほらなんかおるなんかおる。マジ。ほらマジマジマジマジマジマジマジ。ほらなんかおるなんかおるなんかおるなんかおるなんかおるって。ほらちょっと待って。近づいてみようか。気づかれた。まだおるまだおるまだおる。
Hey, welcome back. Damn, bro, they got a fucking inventory screen.
ほらおるから完全におる。なんかマジマジ完全におる。よしよしよし。いけいけいけいけ今今よし今はいはいチーズ。よし取れたちょっと待って取れた。いけた取れたか取れたか。あれちょっと待って何も映ってない。
He ran past it. Oh no.
明らかにおる。なんかおる。マジでおる。マジでおる。マジでおる。マジでおる。マジでおる。何してんの何してんの。はどういうこと何してんの。はマジでおる。なんかおるんよ。ちょっと待って。
The thermal camera captures a heat pattern that resembles a human shape. But when Takeuchi looks around with his own naked eye, he can't see anyone. Suddenly, the figure charges toward Takeuchi, and in a panic, the investigator runs for his life. And with this, Takeuchi has had enough and just leaves. So could this be the angry spirit of a villager who passed away in the old abandoned Shiriwa village? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire spooky investigation over on the YouTube channel, Takeuchi Camera. If you found a great ghost video online or recorded one yourself, please send it my way at nukestop5@gmail.com. Slipping through the trees. A little while ago, I featured the creepy story of Lauren Combs, who over the course of a year captured multiple mysterious unexplained events in her home in Waco, Texas.
Did you do that?
And he's storing a little cereal to frosted flakes.
This is ridiculous.
A brave and accurate decision.
Yes, my captain.
Oh my God.
Now, since these terrifying events, Lauren has installed a new security camera in her backyard. Because eerily, a lot of the strange activity at her home seems to take place in the wooded area just behind her house. So late one night, Lauren is hanging out and casually playing some Call of Duty with her roommate when their dogs begin to totally freak out for no apparent reason. What happens next is all caught on camera. The dogs all seem freaked out by something that is going on outside the house. So Lauren checks her outside security cameras and sees something that chills her to her core.
In bed now. That's where I want to be. Yeah, very EP.
Someone or something
still have
can be
another
seen
video to
quickly
finish
pacing
that.
or maybe even running back and forth along the tree line in Lauren's backyard. Lauren has no idea who or what this could
in
be
your bed?
and is
I have to
extremely
finish.
disturbed by the whole experience, especially after everything else
got this
that has
video in one
happened
more.
in the past. So just what do you think is going on here? And what is this? The flyby. This next video was recorded by pilot Cesar Murillo Perez, who was flying an Airbus A320 passenger jet at 29,000 feet in the sky above Medellin, Colombia. He suddenly spots something very unusual. He grabs his phone and starts to record.
Go find a UFO. Nah, ram that shit.
An unknown dark round object can be seen flying above the clouds at 29,000 feet. The pilot says that he has no idea what this object could be, and the footage still remains a mystery. So, let me know your theories and ideas on just what this is. Thank you so much for watching. As I say again and again, my upload schedule is crazy, all over the place. So please subscribe and turn on notifications. Reaching out. This next video was sent to me by Nukestop viewer Philip Whitaker from Burnley, England. In his email, Philip says that he has had several strange experiences around his home, but has never caught anything on camera. Until now. One night, his fiancée is sitting quietly in the living room when this happens.
Here, let's actually see. Average speed of a passenger plane is between 500 and 600 miles per hour. So, pretty damn fast. Plus, they don't have to deal with roads.
The faint humming of a woman can be heard as a pale translucent mist seems to fly directly over Philip's girlfriend, sending her running from the room in panic. Philip and his fiancée have no idea what they captured on their security camera, but what do you think this is? Caught live on camera. Live streamer Kayoya's Twitch and YouTube channels are focused on gameplay and Pokemon. None of his videos or live streams have any connection with the paranormal, which makes this next clip very strange. During one of Kayoya's live streams on Twitch, he is playing a game and talking to his audience when he hears something behind him.
He's not coming, guys. Brock's not coming. Oh no! What? Oh my goodness. All right. How many people we got? Hello?
Ayo.
Okie dokie. My little hand vacuum fell over for some reason. Whatever.
Kayoya explains that his handheld vacuum has mysteriously just fallen to the floor. But did you see it? The live streamer is completely unaware, but a dark, shadow-like figure seems to peek into frame right behind him. Kayoya has no idea who or what this is. In a follow-up video, he explains exactly where it happened.
Okay, so right over here is where he was caught. Here's the little hand vacuum that kind of just went like that. Probably a little softer, but that's roughly what it seemed to be. It was right here on the floor, so that's nice. Also, here's the stairs going up, and here I'll go up them just so that you all know what it sounds like. I am being as soft as I can. And it still makes this much noise. So, like, don't even try, bro. Trust me.
So even if this was just a real person, then who was it? And how did they not make a sound on the creaky staircase?
As a child, that was like
Kayoya believes that he might have captured a paranormal event live on camera. But as always, I leave it up to you to decide. Child's play. Marika de Wit from the Netherlands posts on TikTok that she is worried about her youngest son. 2-year-old Mateo is playing in his room upstairs when Marika hears the boy yelling. She hurries upstairs to check on him, but everything seems fine. But when she looks at her security footage to see what the problem was, she is shocked.
I would just pat the chair. Why are you playing in the dark, actually? Why did you turn the light on and turn it back off?
Mateo appears to be looking at and even arguing with someone or something that we can't see. Then the 2-year-old seems to be pushed backwards onto the floor. Now Marika says that Mateo is fine and was completely unharmed. But this is where the story takes a very strange turn. You see, Marika says that she was originally pregnant with triplets, but sadly the other 2 fetuses failed to develop, leaving only little Mateo. Marika believes that Mateo might be visited by the spirits of his unborn siblings. But what do you think happened to little Mateo? Let me know. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Sticks and stones. Belgian urban explorer Jens from the YouTube channel Simtex travels to a small town in Germany to explore a 120-year-old abandoned sanatorium. The sanatorium was built in 1905 to treat patients suffering from severe and life-threatening lung disease. The clinic eventually closed its doors in 1992, but the structure was left to rot and decay for almost 30 years. Jens is joined by his friends as they attempt to do a paranormal investigation inside the sanatorium. The mansion-like structure is a bit remote, hidden away and surrounded by woods. So when the explorers begin to hear strange, unexplained noises coming from outside, they're understandably a little freaked out.
Ja, zijn er nog mensen? Kom, er zijn er nog mensen. Ja? Ja, zo. Ah, wacht. Hier is iemand. Wacht, kan politie zijn, kan politie. Het was wel duidelijk dat er mensen waren, meerdere mensen zelf. Ik persoonlijk had maar 1 persoon gezien, maar als ik de videobeelden achteraf traag bekijk, zie ik zelf meerdere mensen. Hier zie je duidelijk 4 personen staan, waaronder 3 met zaklamp. Het moment dat ik naar buiten keek, deden er 2 personen hun zaklamp uit. Dat is dus al iets wat niet klopt. Mensen die hun niet herkenbaar willen maken, dat klopt gewoon niet. En dat wisten wij. Die angst dat we hadden, was niet normaal. Er is hier iemand. Nee, ik heb echt iets duidelijk gezien. Het was een zaklamp en ik heb een P gezien.
The Simtex team see the glare of multiple flashlights nearby and fear that there might be dangerous people lurking just outside. Then they hear something downright chilling.
Moet even naar buiten, ik heb zoiets los in soorten.
Een keer, hallo?
Goedendag.
Ja, als het feit dat ze niet antwoorden is raar.
Ja, dat is inderdaad fucking erg.
Het moment toen we riepen, hallo, goedendag, niemand antwoordde. Waarom zou je niet antwoorden? Dat is het bewijs dat het slechte intenties had.
Shot on the wall
Ja,
that
die is
they're
ons
wearing.
bang maken. Die is ons maar buiten aan het lokken. Je probeert het te laten doen. Nee, deze is niet juist, man.
The Urbex group is shocked as it sounds like the people outside are hacking and stomping away at the very building itself. The entire foundation seems to shake and rubble starts to fall from the ceiling above them. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
Snel. Kom hier, Via. Kim? Alles oké? Hè? Ça va, Kim? Ça va, Kim? Alles oké?
One of the towers of the sanatorium gives way and collapses, almost coming down right on top of them. They make a run for it and just barely make their escape from the collapsing building. Now they are in a panic and the group hurries through the woods to find their way back to the small road near the sanatorium. But when they get there, they encounter 4 young men who are acting very suspiciously.
Gee, I wonder if it could be them.
What the f***? Hè? Heb je opgespeeld? Wat? Urbex. Alles chill?
Yes. Are you okay? Are you okay? Hey.
What are you doing?
Oh, he has a pickaxe. I wonder who did it.
We make lost places. Huh? Lost places.
But we were inside?
We are inside. Bitte? We are inside. No. We are inside.
Maar nee, maar wacht, Mathieu, rustig.
Zeggen we crazy of zo, dikke?
We were already dead.
Maar nee, hebben zij English.
There.
He's actually
No,
says
was
no.
inside.
We are here.
What have you done?
I found it here.
Yes, but you broke the house. It's coming down. We was inside.
No. I saw you.
Is it? Yes, we were inside. Look.
Rustig.
Are you okay?
Okay.
Are you okay?
We're nearly dead.
Do you have Wunder oder
No, but we are
Verletzung? Are you injured?
Look, we are scared.
Yes. What happened? We heard it only.
You? I don't know what you do.
It's literally the four with the fucking flashlights that turn him off too. They are not good at acting.
You have stepped the building.
I think you grab this thing from him, this literal pickaxe from him, and you start chasing them down the street with it. Honestly, that's like the only good course of action here.
It's coming down. He was inside. Yes,
we have
seen you.
Nee.
We
hebben alles op camera.
Niet roepen, rustig. Rustig praten.
No.
Wat denk je dat waren zij, dikke? We waren bijna dood, dikke.
Maar waren zij
Maar ja, wacht, doe even zo'n schot, dikke.
Why are you guys doing this? Why?
Oder ist noch wer drin in dem Haus?
Die kam doch mal rausgerannt. Ja.
Also ihr seid komplett.
No. We are not with them, eh? We are just tourists. I don't know what they do, but they come outside.
Wer war da jetzt drin? Wart ihr drin?
Hier mit seinem Stock, ja. Wir sind da hingekommen und haben... wir vier kennen uns. Wir sind da hingekommen, haben von außen gesehen, dass es von außen für uns zu gefährlich ist, da reinzugehen. Daraufhin haben wir kehrt gemacht und sind wieder rausgegangen. Ja.
Nee, dat is niet waar.
Maar wacht.
Wer komt uit dat bos? Ik heb het niet gelopen.
Hij ligt.
Maar rustig, maar wij deden ook niet.
Dat is volkomen egal. Zijt ihr?
Deze content moeten jullie zien, want deze is gestoord. Mensen die gewoon expres een gebouw laten instorten. Wij zaten daar binnen.
Hoe was dat dan? Wat is dat?
It's pretty clear what they were doing. I mean, they literally have the thing they used to knock the building down.
Dat is dus een brandweer die wordt opgeroepen omdat er iets ingestort is.
The young men claim that they had nothing to do with the partial collapse of the sanatorium that almost ended the Simtex team. But it seems fairly obvious that they are the culprits. In minutes, police, ambulances, and firemen arrive on the scene. Jens tells them exactly what happened. But the four mysterious young men have now fled into the night, never to be seen again. Jens points out that one of the men was holding a large wooden object that he believes they might have used to beat at the base of the rotting building, causing the collapse. Luckily, Jens and all of his friends escape without a scratch.
I should have taken it
This
from chasing down the
incident
street
is
with
yet
it.
another example of why I always say people are usually scarier and much more dangerous than anything paranormal. You can watch this entire chilling video over on the YouTube channel, Simtex. High School Horror. Reddit user responsible ad as a security guard at a high school in Mexicali, Mexico. One night, he hears the sound of someone talking just outside on the school grounds. When he goes to check it out, he gets the scare of a lifetime.
Entonces escucho un cabrón por aquí. Tengo miedo que alguien se haya metido. Que lo dudo, ¿no? Pero pues igual. Está bastante oscuro, ¿no? Es que se
brighter
escuchó alguien.
flashlight.
¡Su puta madre! ¡Su puta madre! ¡Su puta madre! ¡Su puta madre! ¡Su puta madre, güey! ¡Su puta madre, güey! Se miró algo, güey. Se miró alguien, güey. No mames. No mames. No mames.
Did you see it? When the video is brightened and slowed down, a strange face can be seen quickly moving out of sight behind the air conditioning unit at the corner of the building. The security guard runs to check it out, but there's nothing there. What makes this footage even stranger is that no legs or feet can be seen, almost as if this head has no body. The security guard is freaked out and claims that what he saw was absolutely something paranormal. He says that he searched the high school grounds but never found anyone. So what do you think this is? Let me know. In the Pines. Facebook user Silas Neposh is with his friends exploring the beautiful snowy landscape of Quebec, Canada. when suddenly they spot something very strange in the distant tree line.
Oh,
Fake guy video, Brett.
something happened over there. There's the trees. What's that? What's that?
Now, this odd video went viral and many Facebook viewers noticed what looked like a large humanoid figure that seemed to actually be picking up the trees and carrying them.
Totally.
Some Facebook comments claim that the figure is a Sasquatch or Yeti, and some even believe it could be aliens.
What about the tree
Either
itself?
way, just what do you think is going on here? Let me know down in the comments. Sticking his neck out. OG paranormal live streamer Allah from the YouTube channel Adventurer Allah is back on yet another creepy live exploration. This time Allah is at an old empty warehouse located somewhere in Saudi Arabia. Locals say that the building was abandoned because it is haunted by an evil entity or, quote, jinn. Allah is a little nervous as he explores the property grounds, and he should be, because strange things start to happen almost immediately.
There's no power though. He shouldn't be very powerful. Just outrun him.
بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم اللهم إن كان هذا سحر فابطله.
Allah searches the property but is unable to find any explanation for this strange phenomena. But what happens next is very odd and downright chilling.
يا ويل أمي يا ويل أمي الله القوي وأنتم الضعفاء حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل لا 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 والله يا جماعة مني بايع عمري أنا والله يا جماعة مني بايع عمري حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل والله مني بايع عمري والله مني بايع عمري.
An abandoned giraffe plushie suddenly just starts to move on its own. The neck straightens out and seems to raise up as if the stuffed animal is alive. And with that, Allah has had about enough. He ends the live stream and just gets out of there. The explorer believes that he might have captured a manifestation of the sinister jinn that is said to haunt the abandoned warehouse. But what do you think is going on here? Is it a haunted stuffed giraffe? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Into the woods. YouTube user RexyBoy34 claims that he was out in the woods with his friends, just kind of messing around and taking pictures and videos. Then he spots something strange near the trees.
What the hell is that? Behind you. I'm being serious, there was something there. There was. I'm not, there was something there.
someone or something comes lurching from the forest towards them. The group seems overcome with fear and they make a run for it. Now, YouTube user RexyBoy34 only ever posted this one video to his YouTube channel, so it's kinda hard to say whether this footage is real or perhaps more likely, maybe just a prank. Bro. But either way, I'd wager that this girl was not in on the prank because, well, look at her. Something fishy is going on. Data from the popular Indian YouTube channel Crazy About Fishing and Cooking as well. He's crazy about fishing and cooking, I guess. Anyway, all of Data's videos are about his hobby of fishing in rivers and lakes in India and then cooking the fish he caught. On one of his fishing trips, he is joined by two of his friends as they hike deep into the wilderness to find the best spot to fish. They make their way through thick vegetation and even cross a creek by using a small fallen tree as a makeshift bridge. Now, it goes without saying that when they finally find a fishing spot, it is very remote, and no one should be there but them. But as the sun is setting and the day comes to an end, this happens.
Hey. दिसतंय का तुम्हाला भास होतं का तुला कमालच दिसतंय अबे येडा बघ ना ते झाडाच्या मागे
Well, if I got which tree, there's like 100 of them.
अबे एवढा हसतोय ना तो ए कोण आहे तिथे ए कोण आहे काय रे काय होतं एवढा माणूस दिसत नव्हता काय होतं
Someone or something can be seen mysteriously running through the dark woods near Data and his friends. They yell out to the stranger, but whoever it is does not answer. Even weirder, the person just seems to disappear amongst the trees. Data says that this was the most terrifying experience he's ever had while fishing. And to this day, Data and his friends still don't know who or what they saw. Many viewers of his YouTube channel believe they might have had a paranormal encounter. But you decide. What is this? Let me know down in the comments. Just passing by. This next video is a bit of a mystery because the video was reposted to TikTok without any mention of the original source. The video shows CCTV footage of a man who seems to be walking down a staircase in his home. But what happens next is truly bizarre.
Very much.
A shadow-like figure seems to pass right by the man as it creepily climbs up the stairs. But the man doesn't even seem to notice the eerie dark shape. Now, without a source, we'll never know whether this footage is real or just an elaborate hoax.
Wait, we're going down the stairs,
But
obviously.
let me know what you think. So be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell icon so you don't miss a video in my messed up upload schedule. And also follow me on the Twitters and on the Instagrams and on all the things. Thank you very much for watching and hopefully see you back next.
Crazy about fishing. Look at that. Damn, bro. Looks crazy about 580 videos. Or sorry, fishing and cooking. I can't forget the and cooking part. God damn. 1.2 million, bro. 1 million. God damn. It's the same thing every video. Most painful zoo deaths ever. That is insane. I might possibly end to go lay down. A nice little rest. If I can actually manage to. Given what time it is, I'll probably be immediately woken up like in 10 to 20 minutes, realistically. And then I'll eat, and then most likely not be tired anymore somehow. Stream, have a lovely night. You too. I will be back tomorrow with hopefully something to actually do other than just videos all day. Hopefully not so tired as well, because that is terrible. Ending WoW, yeah. Very EP still. Probably not gonna sleep right now, but we'll at least lay down for a while. I will try to have something to actually do tomorrow, though. It's actually a good thing I'm ending right now, because there's going to be a loud-ass motor from I don't know what that is. You know, like a lawnmower or a weed whacker, maybe a fucking leaf blower. I'm not too sure, but it's something. I actually cannot tell what it is. I don't fucking know. Anyways, I will be back tomorrow. Good night.